Hey YouTube friends, this is Rich with California Public Land Hunter. In my last video, I was up in Mendocino National Forest where I actually got a stock on a buck. But if you've seen that video, I had left my trip up there to Mendocino early to go finish out the A-Zone archery season in the Knoxville, Cache Creek area. In this video, me and my brother and my nephew go out to Yolo Sportsman's gun range. My nephew's dialing in his rifle for the opening of the A-Zone general season. While we're out there at the gun range, I go ahead and I do a recap of the last 7 days of hunting I did to close out the A-Zone archery season. And also, we talked to a range master, and she's also a firearms instructor, Michelle Everett, and she gives us the lowdown on what's going on out there at the range. Let's go ahead and check that video out right now.
It's already.
Did you mount the scope or you had somebody do it?
No, they did it at a Sportsman's Warehouse.
So what model is that? What is that?
The scope or the
No, the rifle.
270 Savage?
Yeah. What grain bullet you shoot for hunting season?
130.
So I want to do a quick recap on what happened in Mendocino for you guys that are following. I went up to Mendocino, and if you've seen the video, I got a stock on that buck. And I eventually left Mendocino to go hunt northern Azo, Cache Creek, Knoxville area. And I didn't film a whole lot because it's hard enough trying to get my first buck with a compound than trying to film it, you know, and I'm new at filming stuff. So I got some pictures of some does and some turkeys and a couple coyotes and stuff like that. But one evening I was up there, I hunted eight days straight. And one evening I seen a buck go up over the ridge. I seen him for about 5 seconds, nice buck. Pretty wide. I don't know how many points. But then the second, I think it was the Friday before the season closed, I seen this buck in a creek bed, and he was coming towards me. And I figured it was either that forking horn I had put a stock on or that fork spike that ran across the road, if you've been looking at the videos. So I went up about another 20 yards and got up high to where I thought he was going to come in. And sure enough, he came into these bushes under me. I ranged the bushes at 25 yards, came to full draw, and as he came out of the bushes, man, I put the pin right in the money spot, and but it ended up being a spike. So I had to let him go. It was tough, but it was really encouraging. You know, even though out of the 23-day season, I hunted 15 days. I seen 7 bucks. I got 4 stocks together. That one stock on the spike, I'm just going to call even. It was a pretty good season, and getting close to that spike really motivates me for getting out there in the B zones and the D zones. So because of the fires, I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to be hunting yet, but I want to go up near Bucks Lake up in D3, but that's currently in the path of a fire right now. So I may end up hitting the A-B3 border. I'm not sure, or different in Mendocino, but regardless where I go, I'll be filming. And right now we're here at Yolo Sportsman, and we're getting my nephew's gun sighted in, and my brother Mike's here, so we're doing that.
100-yard line, create a handle, clear fire, no rapid fire, eyes and ears, please.
You got 100,000 hits already.
Seems like that's where the
Money, I think.
Insta famous.
Dead on, but just a little bit low. Big interview.
So what's it like here at Yolo Sportsman? How much does it cost to come in here?
A year membership for the family is only $60,
Really?
and it's good for all day and the whole family. So me, my kids, super calm family atmosphere. There's archery, action ranges. We have a couple different clubs out here. So USPSA clubs, Masters, cowboy shooting, still challenge. We host block matches out here.
Really?
There's archery range, 150, 25, 15, 10-yard pistol ranges, trap ski, 5-stand. So I always encourage everyone just to come out and get a membership because there's not a lot of outdoor family-friendly gun ranges left in California. The range hosts youth rifle and trap teams, and most of those kids go on to win scholarships. So it's a really, really good program. I think the whole range itself and all the programs and clubs are totally worth supporting.
Right on. What are the hours of operation?
Currently, it is Wednesday through Sunday. First shots are at 9, last shooters at 4.
And is there any kind of food here?
There's some vending machines. Most often, we've got a lot of youth matches. The high school trap teams and shotgun teams will come out, and so we usually do like barbecue fundraisers anytime there's matches and stuff out here. Yeah. But currently, with all the COVID and stuff, the clubhouse is closed, but typically there was.
Yeah.
There's also retirees out here that spend their days just hanging out and shooting their shotguns and helping people that are learning how to shoot trap.
There's a lot of people. If you go on the clubhouse, there's a whole board of instructors that come out here, and a lot of them, they're just really passionate about instruction, so it just pay for the targets.
So can you call up for the instruction and make an appointment, or is it something like
Call
that?
up and see. It just depends on what you're interested in. I do my classes out here, and I run my firearms training, so all my live fire classes are out here, and then I do classroom classes out in Vacaville.
And what's your name?
Michelle Everett.
All right, cool.
Yeah, so I run Mama Bear Defense, and my classes are designed around brand new shooters, people who hate guns, are afraid of guns, have never thought they wanted a gun, and I'm a DOJ instructor, so I do everything from getting your FSC test and your card all the way up to range classes, getting you with your hooked up with your CCW, competition shooting. I do competition shooting, so
That's awesome.
yeah, I'm Glock Armor, NRA certified, USCCA certified. I have my COE, all sorts of stuff. So I think that's what's good about this range is that there's whatever you want to do, there's somebody you can come out here and meet that will help guide you in that direction.
Right on. That's great information to know. Yolo Sportsman, we've been coming here. Our family's been coming out here for at least, well, me, 40 years.
40 years.
Yeah, and it's still trucking along. So Yolo County, if you're from Sac or Solano or anywhere near, come and check out Yolo Sportsman. It's a good place to shoot. It's safe, and as you see, they provide instructors, and there's just all kinds of stuff going on out here. It's a really great place to come. Do you have an Instagram page?
I do.
What's your Instagram page?
Mama Bear Defense with the underscores.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And you got a lot of what kind of stuff on your Instagram?
Mostly me. It's mostly just me. I think that
Well, that's enough. I'm gonna look it up.
I do some gear review, but honestly, I mean, I don't have any sponsors. I don't have any paid people paying me
same
for
thing with me.
reviews. So it's reviews of stuff that I actually have and use and like and recommend. It's just me. Is what I tell my students. Like, I'm just a mom. You know, I'm a mom that happens to like guns. I got into it. I've been shooting my whole life, and I think that the industry just needed more people like me. So I'm not military, I'm not law enforcement, I'm not super tactical. I literally most days come out to the range with my kids.
All right, cool.
And so I think that my page is just
A reflection
of, hey, here's a mom, a single mom, 2 kids that is doing these things, and that literally anybody could do it.
Cool.
The industry is for everybody.
Right on. Need more people like you.
Yeah, I agree.
Yolo County Sportsman, the gun range. It's a great place. They got a lot of activities out here. Call them up or come on out and check out their program. It's pretty cool.
It's 10 o'clock. I'm tired to be home at least.
And that's from the copper.
Yeah,
That copper makes it dirty like that? Just running a couple
Yeah,
shots?
well, it all makes it dirty, but the copper especially, the lead-free, You want to use, I use Barnes CR10. Get something that specifically removes copper fouling, because some of the stuff it's not made for the copper.
All right. Particular rifle, how many bucks have you gotten with it?
Double digits since I was probably 12 years old.
You've been hunting that with that same rifle the whole time?
Same rifle.
I didn't know that.
That's the one I bought him with.
How many bucks you got? Like, how many California bucks you got?
I think I'm up around 32
32.
over my life.
Jeez. Well, if I didn't take a break for so long, I might be right up there with you.
So you tighten those two up. It's called a zero reset turret. So basically, if you're out shooting somewhere and you want to adjust for like a longer range shot and you already know all
Right.
that stuff, you can make your adjustments now because you have it, written down on a piece.
You know, you're back to zero again.
Right. So
Oh, that's a good idea.
so if you're dead on at 300 yards, but you know how many clicks you got to make it for 400, you adjust it and make that shot and reset it to zero.
You know, I just want to do that.
So what'd you click it up?
Yeah, I put it up like 5 clicks. We'll just see how, those first 2 bullets were almost touching.
Yeah.
And they were the,
That'd probably be dead on at 100. Because your bullet's still coming up, it's still rising.
I'm gonna get some sandbags. Where do you get your help?
came up.
How much you think? 1/4 inch per click?
Yeah. I'm gonna take one more shot. I just brought it up a little bit. Same hole. Yeah.
And plus it's still high, so
Right.
you're dead at 250, you're hitting. And she brought another scope back.
Oh, cool.
Okay, cool. Right on the edge of it might fall.
She brought us another spotting scope. You don't bring your own spotting scope out here or your own binoculars, they'll lend you one. They're not very expensive, but they do the job. The other one we couldn't see too well, so she brought us another one. And Mike's cleaning the copper out of his gun. Thanks, California.
Yeah.
No rapid fire. These guys are awesome. That'd be so fun. I think that was tandem. Yeah. That's awesome. pretty awesome. That'd be a lot of fun. That's right next door at the Yolo County Airport.
A little to the right. Is right in the same spot, but to the right a little bit.
But you're at your height that you want, right?
Yeah.
Because the other stuff going left and right, that might just be you flinching a little bit. As long as you're at the good height.
Yeah.
I'd
You're
be happy
good.
with it because most of the bucks you kill are less than 100 yards.
I know.
And all those shots were dead bucks.
A lot of my bucks were 250 plus.
Mine were 100,
I've had
150.
them out there at 300.
Yeah.
Oh, the one I got.
Really, what you want to do, you want to take the gun home now, clean it, come back with a cold barrel, fresh, where you haven't been shooting for 2
I thought you were
hours.
going to say a cold beer.
Yeah, that too.
Well, beer or cool it off.
So maybe I'll try and do. Maybe I'll try and come up here again next week.
Yeah, before
Like,
the season
Run a couple
starts.
shells through it.
Yeah, on a that Wednesday or Thursday, I'll come out here and shoot a couple more times with a cold, clean barrel.
I think you're pretty good though. I think
Yeah, I
you got
think
the
it's
right
good.
height.
I'd go hunting right now with the way it's sized in.
Well, hey friends, that was my time out there at the Yolo Sportsman's gun range. I want to thank Michelle Everett for taking the time to give us the rundown of what's the program is out there at the gun range. And if you want to follow her more on Instagram, you can follow her at Mama Bear Defense. If you want more information on her shooting courses, go ahead and reach out to her on Instagram or track her down out there at the Yolo Sportsman Association gun range. I'd also like to thank a couple contributors to the channel, Robert W., Brad T., and Malcolm R. They contributed to the channel, and I just want to say, hey guys, I appreciate it. It really goes a long way, and thanks. If you'd like to make a contribution to the channel and help keep me on the road, you'll find a PayPal me link in the description box. Also in the description box, I'm going to go ahead and leave the GPS link for directions on how to get out there to the gun range referenced in Google Maps. And I'm also going to leave a link to their website. So if you want any more information, just go ahead and click onto that link or get the phone number and give them a call from it. Well, that's pretty much it for today. I'm going to be doing another fishing video coming up, but then the B zone and D zone archery season start up, and I still haven't figured out where I'm going to go yet. But when I figure out where I'm going to go, I'll let you know. But anyways, that's it for today. And I want to thank everybody who's been watching, thank everybody who's been contributing. And if you like this video, you like the content of the channel, hit the like button and subscribe to the page. And we will see you next time on California Public Land Hunter. See ya.